morning from Great Britain as we kickstart round 3 of Manufacturer Cup Championship 2022 on Brand's Hatchback, where 16 players strive to compete for the Manufacturer Cup. Today we have DTG member Racer X driving the Nissan Nismo GR3, as well as G Tanner in the Hyundai Genesis GR3, JRS Hall as well in the Dodge Viper, Stevie D in the BMW GR3, Gil in the Corvette, and Tiger 1 in the McLaren. Racer X taking turn 2, followed by Stevie D in the BMW and Airhop powering the Porsche. Racer X in 10th place behind G Tanner in 9th place. Taking turn 3 wide and coming too close to the dirt, still maintaining heading, looking good. Welcome back to the Manufacturer Championship on Brand's Hatchback, brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts as America runs on Dunkin'. And by Underground Printing, where custom designed apparels come in underground specialty. It has been quite an exciting race so far in the GT2 League, as we have seen DTG Racer X make gain on lap 5, making it to 9th place, as well as we have seen spinouts and misdirections. We are now at lap 7 as they come down the home straight. Racer X now in 8th place, pursued by Doggy Daddy on 9th, driving the McLaren. Tiger 1 in 7th. Racer X turned a little too shaky on the edges, but managing a good exit. Doggy Daddy down in the dirt as he goes, coming in too hot on turn 1. He definitely needs to slow down more next time, tackle this turn more earlier rather than later. Racer X and Tiger taking turn 2 with Racer X nailing it. Pressuring Tiger. Turn 3 coming up. Both drivers. Lap 8, ladies and gentlemen, with Racer X in 7th, Eduardo Vapo in 8th, and Gil in 9th. Corvette catching up. All drivers glued perfectly on this turn. No mistakes. Turn 3, all racing lines. A+. Racer X flashing his lights. Might be some electrical issue on his car. Turn 4 coming up. All cars should reach close to 110 miles per hour to 90. Letting off some steam on the gas. And easing to the last turn. Looks like Racer X has been caught up to 7th. Eduardo Vapo pressuring. Battle for 7th is underway, ladies and gentlemen. Here they come down the home straights. Tiger in 6th, Racer 7th, Eduardo Vapo 8th, and Gil in 9th. Too close to call. Racer X now in a fight with Gil for 7th place. Diving into turn 1. No overshoots. Both cars come out safe. Now approaching turn 2. Still a tight race between these two as they have come into contact barely multiple times, dodging near misses on penalties, switching tactics on occasion to either go inside or outside of the race line, with Racer X too close to the curb, losing 1/50th of a second. Gil working to take advantage of the situation, trying to take a dive in. No! Racer X closes the inside perfectly, defending his spot. Gil working on turn 2 now, he's been tailing Racer. Oh, what a massive hit by Eduardo. He's definitely getting a penalty for that. Looks like Eduardo is slowing down for Gil. Full course yellow is in effect. Welcome back to Manufacturer Championship 2022, brought to you by Airbnb, a travel lodging agency, where a place to stay is your new friendly company. Racer X in the pit, acquiring medium tires that are required in this race. One of the mandatory special conditions needed to avoid a 1-minute penalty. And he's away towards turn 1, and for some reason he drives into the gravel. He's deep in there trying to get out. He's losing a lot of time. You can see him hitting the steering wheel in frustration. Got a car passing him. He takes a little time to charge up its turbo after an engine stall. Gil, some reason, in 4th place behind Tiger. Believe Gil did not pit yet. Must be the reason for this massive overtake in position, as he's in 3rd place, Tiger in 4th, and Anastasio driving the Aston Martin making their way off camber. All of them making a small traffic down the home straights. And here they come down the home straights. Gil making his move. Right now on turn 1, Tiger seems to be going into the pits. The pit stop team with a decent 6-second change. Real good time. He's on his way. And now he's crossing paths with Racer X as they are now fender to fender, side by side. Tiger going into the inside, passing Racer's Nissan. Racer now in 8th. Tiger making too many mistakes on the previous lap as he's in trail position within the packs. Air Power in the head of the traffic, followed by Racer X. Tiger in 9th, making a move on turn 1. Blue flag waving, directed at Air Power's Porsche. Tiger offside on track. With contact as he nosedives into the tire barrier, tolling his car, ending his race. What a turn of events. Tiger with a good position earlier in the race, now We have two major battles taking place for position 7th and position 9. Racer X taking turn 2, followed closely behind G Tanner and Air Hot Power, who's in last place, and Eduardo Vapo. Here they come, taking turn 3 right now. Eduardo Vapo getting aggressive with Welcome back to Manufacturer Cup 2022 Brands Hatchback, brought to you by 321 Gaming of Brevard County in the Atlantic, Florida, where gaming is a priority, and your dream portal to Retro Haven. We are reaching close to the end of our first race at Brands Hatchback England Round 3, and we have seen heavy crashes and overtakes and aggressive takeouts. We're now lap 23 of this race, and it's still too close to call, as the previous battle has still been very hot for 7th place. Racer X now taking turn 2 on camera. Racer now in 6th. Coming down the last turn. Down the home straight. Followed closely by G Tanner and Eduardo Vapo. Lap 24. One lap of this race left. Clean cut on turn 1. Making his way to turn 2. G Tanner seeing an opening. Tries to dive into the inside. A brilliant block from Racer X. This concludes today's race with a top 5 win for 4th, Racer X, and 3rd place win for G Tanner, as well as 5th for Eduardo Vop. This is DTG commentator Demilord Omega saying good night from GT7 Brands Hatchback England. Good morning from GT7 Brands Hatchback England with the start of race 3 of today's race. In qualification starting, we have Vamonos Brendan in 1st with 3 consecutive victories, and TT Gaming YT in 2nd. In 3rd, Abaca 21, Tech Fast Ginger in 4th, Jack Rabbit in 5th. Black 18 STI, Jay Scher, Tom Slick, Mike Slow, Old Freak, Rat Fink, Big Joe, A. Coleman, Cyclonic Bark, and Brandon with a half-second penalty, coming a little too tight off camber, being overtaken by TT Gaming YT. Now diving into turn 1, a clean turn 1 dive. Vamonos regaining 1st place, as a similar incident with TT Gaming took a chunk of lap time, as he was also given a half-second penalty. Here they are taking turn 3, Vamonos cutting the apex, followed by TT Gaming, and behind Gaming is Albica. And Albica off track, severely overshooting turn 3, out in no man's land. Albica, that is not the racetrack. The racetrack is in front of you. There you go. Lap 10 underway as Tom Slick in his Toyota Super Supra bites the corkscrew with full color. Behind him is Jackrabbit as they take the last turn. Welcome back to Manufacturer Cup 2022 Brands Hatchback England, brought to you by GT7 Community on Facebook, a car enthusiast world. Do we have spinouts today? Yes, we do. Earlier with Abaca 21 playing in the sand in no man's land. Do we have rivalry? Let me tell you, the heat's been heating up on Vamonos this whole race. We go to the pits now as pit crew prepares to receive their cars. Vamonos in the pits, getting tires changed to medium, as well as TT Gaming, with Vamonos out before him. TT rushing out as fast as allowed. And it looks to be a faulty exit as both cars are penalized for violating pit speed with a 3-second penalty. This will affect their races heavily, folks. Vamonos with a rocket launch out of pits now blasted through turn 2. It seems no one can catch him. There's TT Gaming in 3rd, coming around turn 3, as well as Jer Scher in the 4GT GR3 in 2nd, and ATK in 4th. Vamonos Brendan and Jer Scher getting sporty with each other on turn 1. They are parallel and in even sync with their racing. And here they come on turn 2. Vamonos with an excellent execution on turn, denying Jay Scher on overtake from the outside. Jer Scher falling close behind Vamonos, drafting for speed, catching the bug slipstream, guiding into turn 3. And Jer Scher just could not hold on, going wide, breaking up the battle for 1st. And here comes Vamonos with his 4th consecutive win. What a race! A perfect lap all the way through. He definitely killed them all. And there he goes, getting the checkered flag.